everybody, and welcome to another video. We start this one off with an oh dear moment. It really is an oh dear moment. We are in Lidl car park in Hackbridge. It is a very busy car park on the weekends, this car park, and we are looking at someone apparently, allegedly, whatever word I'm supposed to be using here, has just passed a test. Yes, they've just passed their test and they're going to try to park in a space in a minute. Where that white car is, it's coming from that direction. This is like a one-way system here. So at least they got that bit right. They're coming round the one-way system the correct way. I'm parked. I'm just in a parking space, just sitting here waiting. And you'll see the car in question come up. It's got the big P plates on them, both sides. In a relatively new car. Look, there it is, zooming down here at 1 mile an hour. And it wants to park in that space there. It's going to try to reverse into that space. Now, if this person has only just passed its test, standards must be slipping dramatically since I passed my test, or they must have had a very lucky day on their driving test day. As you can see, its positioning is all wrong straight away. I think it really wants to hit that post. Now you need to look at the wheels, the front wheels, to see which direction it starts to turn in a minute. Look, it starts to turn away from where it should be going. It's turning so it's going to go directly at the post. Now I know there's a few cars waiting for this to do this manoeuvre, and that is going to put off a new driver. But if you cannot get the basics right like that, for me, I don't think you have passed your test. I think you've just stuck them P plates on your car and just driving. So it does have another go and it gets closer to the post. Yeah, it's adjusted so it gets even closer to the post. Unbelievable. Now there's a car next to me that's getting impatient. It wants to pull out of a space. And being an Audi driver, it doesn't wait. It pulls out and lets this car wait. But look at this idiot in this car. It's driving towards the post. There will be some beeping going on from the other cars because they're getting frustrated now as well. Now let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about this driver? Do you think that this has passed its test? How can you get your steering so badly wrong when you've just passed your test? I don't believe it has passed the test, to be honest. I think this goes on a lot. Do you think this goes on a lot? Because I certainly do. I think a lot of people are putting their P plates on and just driving because they get leeway, don't they? Everyone's well, it's only just passed its test. It's going to make a few mistakes. Not mistakes like that, surely. Knowing which way to steer. Obviously the Audi here pulls out. He's not waiting because, well, let's face it, they are special. Now I can understand this car being really slow at doing what it's doing, but directional? No. Now it was going to have another go there, but someone used the horn and was very aggressive with the horn. So it's doing the right thing and moving away now and letting some of the other people go round and get out of the car park. So it's doing the correct thing there. Now, as I keep saying, I don't think that's passed its test. You can make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But not knowing what way your car is going to go backwards when you turn the steering wheel a certain way, that hasn't passed the test. No. So moving on. Now I'm going to pause it here. You can see the dust car. It's only just moved out of that turning on the right. So that car, the white car to the right, has only just got to the end of the road. You'd think it'd been waiting there for half an hour how quickly it's pulled out there in front of us. Was there any need to do it like that? No. Another special one. So we're going to go on to the next clip. A very special person in this clip. Now up there on the left hand side there's a Londis and I want to go to that Londis. I'm dropping something off. In the little slip road there, which is still a road, there's a woman walking with her child in the middle of the road. She's going to get into a car. And this is everything that's wrong about this country at the moment, the attitude of this person. So first off, she's teaching her child to walk down the centre of a road. Not very clever. Second, she can see me. She was looking directly at me, but I'm not important enough. I've got to wait for her. Thirdly, why would you have your child seat on the roadside? Yeah, so not very clever at all, is it? So if it were me, I would go either the front of my car or the back of my car, let the car, me, go past, and then load up my car with the child on the other side of the road, pavement side, not roadside. So everything she's doing is wrong. Now, manners, I've kept someone waiting. And if I'm her, I've kept someone waiting. I'll give them a little wave, little thank you. No, she's a rude cow as well. So everything about this is just so wrong. So we're going to drive past her now, and I'm going to park there right in front of the Londis, just here to the left hand side, and we'll have a little look at her driving now, shall we? So we've got this woman. She's teaching her child to walk down the centre of the road. She's got no manners. She's arrogant and ignorant to what she was doing there. Let's have a look and see if she can get out of that parking space correctly. Oh yeah, and not forgetting that she put her child seat on the wrong side of the car. No, and she's hit the curb. So yeah, all in all, not very good at anything. And look how quickly she pulls out here. Look at that. If you can't drive, drive really fast. That's a really good idea. Now I confused the hell out of myself here because I thought I saved the same clip twice. We're going past the same Londis. A different day, obviously, because she's not there. And we are looking at lights. Yes, green light, red light. You've seen Squid Games, haven't you? Or it's red light, green light. The lights are changing. Do you think you should stop? I think you should have stopped there, mate, especially with loads of kids trying to cross. Yeah, when it goes amber, you're supposed to slow down and stop, not speed up. If it's safe to do so, and it was safe to do so. Now another clip where confusion comes in. I'm slowing down because there's a bump in the road here on the zebra crossing. I'm not slowing down to let you out. Yeah, I don't know why it thought that I was letting it out. I did not signal to it at all. Now I do get a lot of questions about me not giving way to a lot of people. Well, I do, but you don't see it on camera. Like here, I'm just going to let these people go, which you're supposed to do on a roundabout, and I let them go. But I don't put them sort of things on here because it's relatively boring. So moving on a little bit further down the road, we are looking at the traffic lights. They are green at the moment, but they will be turning red, which means stop. Well, it does for most of us anyway. Time to stop? Yeah, I think so. So I'm just going to cut it here and we're going to move off from this traffic light here for more inconsiderate driving. There's going to be a car coming out from the left hand side a little bit further down the road here. It's going to be really hard for you to see depending on what you're watching this on. But it comes to the end of the road here and literally just pulls out in front of everyone. And look at the other side of the road. It can't go anywhere, but it's stopping everyone going my direction. Just pulled out. I mean, it could go forward to get out of the way a little bit, but no, it's just waiting there, in the way. When did driving become so selfish? Look at him. Oh, he's got a personalised number plate. There you go. Say no more. Now, those of you who are from this area will know that most of these clips today are from the same area, literally down the same bloody road most of the time, just on different days. Now, a little bit further down the road, on a different day to that last clip, is we are looking at something coming towards us. The sun is at a horrible level and anything coming towards us is going to be struggling to see. It really is, because I came back the other way a little while later and it was the sun was at a horrible height, and really, even with the sun visors down. But look at this guy over here in the van. Your van sticks out like a sore thumb. Look at the colour of it. But your phone up to your ear sticks out even more to me. Just don't care, do they? People just don't care. And what's worse, in a second, as we run this forward a little bit more, this one I find even more disturbing than him, because it's a driving instructor. Now, you're not going to see the phone because her phone is on her lap, and I haven't got my side cameras on at the moment, so you're not going to see her looking down so much. Here it is now, but you can see the head bobbing up and down looking at her lap. That is disgraceful, absolutely disgraceful. They're supposed to teach us the correct way of doing it, not show us the wrong way of doing things.
Driving instructor, head down, too low down to be looking at anything on your dash. down on her lap.
Look at the mist on the green.
Yeah.
So I'm pulling out of the hospital. I am bloody sick of hospitals at the moment. I've been there a few times recently, and I will be going there again shortly. Got more appointments, by the way, to do with my health. Anyway, over to the left hand side. You see on the ground, there's some giveaway lines there. Yeah, you would never think so.
Jesus, you see the lines there? Wow.
Now I'm going to show you that again, and I'm going to zoom it in, and what we're looking at is his head in the car, and I will zoom it in when we get closer to it, and we go a nice speed here as well, so you can see where his head is. Can you see that? He is looking straight at me as he pulls out there. He obviously hasn't got a clue what giveaway lines mean. He's looking straight at me. That's the thing. He's looking directly at me and doesn't care. Just pulls straight out. When did driving get so bad in this country? So bad. So we're moving on to a Burke in the Merc in the van over there to the right hand side. All you got to do is look at his head. Look where it should be, looking out at traffic, but look where it is. Head down in the phone. Now, if I had my side cameras on, it would have caught him red-handed because I could see it, but you're not going to be able to see it, unfortunately, because of the camera angle and that. But yeah, they just don't care. Now, moving on, we're in Wallington now, and we're looking at these traffic lights and the crossing itself. Does anyone else feel like I feel when I have to stop at green lights? Because the traffic is heavy, I stop at the green light and just don't like doing it, because sometimes I feel like blocking it up because pedestrians are stupid. They're all looking round and sort of like, can I go? Can I go? All it needs is one person normally to walk like this woman does, and normally others follow. And obviously it's the green light for the others. I really don't like doing that, but obviously I'm doing the correct thing, but you just got to rely on pedestrians doing the correct thing as well. Everyone else did, apart from that one woman. So moving on to the next clip. All this lot to my right hand side are turning right. Look, there's a big BMW there and I can get down that gap. In front of that, there's a big Mercedes. I can get past that. In front of that, a Fiat Punto, one of the smallest cars out on the road. I can't get past. And then it moves over to the left because it thinks the bus needs more room. The bus didn't need any more room, but the Punto pulled over anyway, stopping everyone getting past it on the inside. Well, the lights seem to be working though. Shame the driver wasn't switched on. Now in this next clip, a rarity, a real rarity. We got an ambulance coming towards us, so I hold back to give it room to go through these lights. The pedestrians have got a green man, they can walk, but all of them wait. All of them wait for the ambulance. Look at that. That is what they should be doing. Unfortunately, they lose their turn to cross a road though, because now we've got a green light. But yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do it. Well done, pedestrians. So now we come to the last clip of the day, and it's the good old British workforce. We are coming into roadworks. Well, I say roadworks, there's just a load of cones and some traffic lights. There's no work being done. So as you can see, my positioning is not too bad because I'm anticipating the red light coming, so I can just move over and wait. Now, as you can see by that sign there, it's a four-way controlled traffic light signals here, yeah? So we are one. We are number one. Let's just say we're number one. We could be number two, but we don't like to call ourselves number two, do we? We want to be number one. So we're number one. The cars coming towards us is number two. Over to the right-hand side is number three. And just past all these bollards and cones and everything to the left-hand side is number four. So now we're just going to wait for a cyclist, and you know what's going to happen. Yes, there's a red light, which means absolutely fuck all to a cyclist. And he's just going to go straight through it. Now, getting back to what I was saying, there's four lights on these junctions. Four lights. Now, if you look to the left of me, where that cycle is now, there's a little road there, little side road there, that people have come out, but you can see the traffic lights. So it doesn't matter if there's signs behind them, they can see traffic lights as the cyclist goes through this red light. But up there in the distance, over there on the right hand side where that red lorry is there is another entrance there, but it's in front of the traffic lights, so it can't see the traffic lights. It's a little Tesco's up there, so people are going into the Tesco's and they're coming out the same entrance and exit, and they got no traffic lights and they can't see the traffic lights. The traffic lights are further down the road, so something needs to be done. It needs to be a five-way controller, I guess, not just four. Really dangerous and stupid. As you can see, everyone's got a red light other than the ones that are coming out from the right hand side here. But if you look over by the red lorry, look, there's another car coming out of there, because it cannot see any lights. It's got no lights. Yeah, so another one's ticked off for the good old British workforce there. As we go through, you can see, I'll just show you, look, you've got lights there to the right hand side, lights there to the left, and nothing from the Tesco's here. The Tesco's entrance and exit is in front of the lights, so they can't see the lights anyway. God, you've got to love them, haven't you? You've got to love them. Anyway, I was wrong about this being the last clip of the day. This one is the last clip of the day. So over to the right hand side, you can see a green light. That green light is going to change to amber and then red. But it doesn't matter to this guy to our right hand side. He's just going to speed up and just go straight through the red light. Oh dear. Anyway, that one really was the last clip of the day. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.